Good evening, good evening, good evening, and thank you for tuning in to Community Updates and Enlightened Hearts. I'm your host, Michelle White, and my co host, Dr. Regina Hall, will not be with us this evening, but we have Marcy Turner, who's going to be sharing with us about Lawrence teas and the health benefits and all the wonderful things that go along with tea. And, before we get started, we like to share with you some community information about things that are happening here and abroad. So, and while I'm getting ready to share this, be sure if you have an event or something going on, when we open the phone lines, feel free to call in and let us know about whatever event or information that would be of good service to whatever community you live in. Again, we thank you for the over the 80,000 viewers and listeners that are watching from around the country. So call in and share your information about your event happening in your neighborhood. So, we've got something called Healthy Home Resource Day that is coming up in the city of Detroit, Michigan. Matter of fact, it's something that the city is helping to put on, and they're helping you with water affordability plans, home repair programs, energy cost saving, and applications, hope application assistance. And so they're going to help you with many different things regarding your homes to get your back taxes paid and your home repairs done and your water and other utilities paid. So if you don't have that, this is happening here Friday, July the 21st. Matter of fact, that's this coming Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. in the Butzel Family Center. That's this Friday, July the 21st from 10 a.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. in the Butzel Family Center. And if you have any questions regarding this, you can call. They don't have a number on their flyer, but you can check with the city because it's the city of Detroit that is putting this on, as well as they have many other sponsors. And they will have Coleman A. Young II there, as well as Willie Donnell, the director of the board. He's a director of the Board of Tax Reviews. So be sure and go out in this August, July, the 21st, 10 to 4 p.m. at the Butzel Family Center at 7737 Kirchville at Van Dyke. So go out and get that information. Again, today I tell you all about water and the importance of us being mindful of the water that we're drinking, and the water that is coming through our normal sewage is just not good anymore. Michigan used to have some of the best water because of all of our great lakes that we're surrounded by. But just about every day, I'm hearing about lead in the pipes in this area and water in that area, and you can't swim in 4, 5, 10 beaches. And just this morning, there's lead in the waters in different areas, communities, and suburban areas. Before, it might have just been in the city, in the main city, but now it's everywhere. Oakland County, Livingston County, it's all over. So check into Ready Refresh. Ready Refresh gives you purified water. They bring it right to your door. It's very affordable. I absolutely love it. You can give them a call at 248, I wrote the number down, 248 798 0232. Again, that's 248 798 0232. Ready Refresh. Give them a call. They bring water. They bring the 5 gallon bottles of water to you. They have a system that they'll put in your home where they'll give it, everything comes right to your door. Amazon is wonderful. So they send everything right to your door. And it's very sleek. It doesn't take up a lot of space. And the water is not sitting in the 5 gallon, it's sitting under the bottom. So it looks nice in your home. It's very just streamlined, and it's affordable. It's like $30 or something for every 4 or 5 months. That's affordable, and especially when it's involving your health. And so for every time that they're coming up with, oh, we found lead in the systems here, we found the water's not good here. How long have you been drinking that water and didn't know that it was not good? So call Ready Refresh, get your water today, 248 798 0232. They will bring it right to your door. Give them a call. Also, classes are getting ready to start at any college that you're at, because this is fall. Classes start in August at most colleges. For colleges, high schools and grade schools start, after Labor Day sometimes. Many of them start before then. So, whatever college, whatever area you're in, be sure and go and sign up. They're registering now. I can guarantee you they're registering right now. And at Wayne County Community College District, classes start August the 21st. And people ask all the time, well, when does registration start? It started 2 months ago, or at least a month ago. So go in and register for classes. And at that particular college, all classes for those that are 60 and above are free. So go in and register today, and get ready to, get the lineup. And there's a lot of free money out there. If you're over 60 or over 50, you can get grants through AARP that will help you, if you're over 50 and going back to school. Or fastweb.com, FASTWEB.com is a great resource of foundations and corporations that will help you with grant money. Yes, there's loans that you can get, but why not get the free money? Marcy, can you say free with me? Free money is better than loans, and and things of that nature. So go to fastweb.com. There are many different grants, but under that website, they give you a list of various corporations and foundations. They let you know how you have to be creative when you're going to look for grants. If they're grants for people of color, put in black woman, put in female. If you're left-handed, put those things in and do a search, and it'll bring up the corporations and foundations that are giving the money. And then on their website, they will how those people won, what they had to do. Maybe you have to read a book. You might have to read Atlas Scruggs. You might have to do a report on who was your favorite hero, but it's worth it. And you can go after many different grants. You don't have to just get one. You can get many different grants and scholarships to cover your full ride, and depending on what you need to have leftover for living expenses. But go check it out. Fastweb.com, and again, AARP for those 50 and above. And there are many different companies and corporations. I don't know all of them, but check them out. So we have people that are going to be calling in, I know, this evening and sharing with us about events happening in their area. So give us a call here. Again, you're watching Community Updates and Enlightened Hearts right here on Wjzz Cool TV, the coolest station in the land. And you can reach us. We're on all streaming platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, you name it, we're on there. We're adding new ones all the time. So you can call us here at the station while we're on for this program at 313-355-6018. Again, that's 313-355-6018. So again, we've got Marcy Turner here with us this evening. And one more event. Let me tell you, there was a summer jazz concert series that's taking place, and they had an awesome time last weekend for the summer jazz concert series. And so this Saturday, July the 22nd, they're going to have Larry Lee in the Back in the Day Band. And then on Saturday, July the 29th, they're going to have Brandon Rose and Soul Therapy. And then on August the 5th, they're having Trifocal. So these things are happening at Recovery Park right here on Shane at 5470 Shane. And it's in Detroit, Michigan. And tickets are available on Eventbrite. So it's a summer concert series with Recovery Park. And they've got many different groups that will be coming. Go to Eventbrite and look at Recovery Park events. But there was a Michigan Jazz series this past weekend, and I understand I wasn't able to make it because I was at the thank you to all of you who gave to the recycling furniture and home goods. We had over 200 people that came out, Marcy, and I mean, we gave away couches and beds and dining room tables, living room tables, all kind of home goods, George Foreman grills, and all type and oodles of designer clothes and things. And we'll be doing this. This was Lions Club International who put that on, and even Women's Life was one of our partners that helped with that. And so we just had, and Maiden House Ministries was one of our partners, which is where we held it. So I want to thank everyone who came out. And for those of you who received goods, we're blessed to be a blessing to other people. And so it's good and important to keep that in mind, that you forget that there are a lot of people, we forget that there are a lot of people that are in need, that need couches, that need beds, that are sleeping on the floor. But we don't think about that because we're living comfortably. So we want to be mindful of that. And we'll be doing it again. You can give us a call at 248-238-4863. Again, that's 248-238-4863. That happens to be my number. I'm a Lions Club member, Lion Michelle White. And we'll, come and get the beds and couches and things that you have that you might want to donate. Don't throw them away. Recycle them. What if it's in decent condition? That will be a tremendous blessing to another family. We didn't have enough furniture. There's so many people. Just since the event last Saturday, I've probably gotten 20 to 30 calls of people that are still in need, that maybe they got there and maybe they didn't get there, or just heard about it, or the furniture was gone when they arrived. So give me a call at 248-238-4863. So we've got Miss Marcy Turner. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about Marcy. I wasn't feeling too well today, and I asked Marcy to bring me some of her wonderful tea to help with what was ailing me. So she brought some of her wonderful tea, and you can see some of her teas displayed here. But let me tell you a little bit about Marcy. Marcy Turner was born and raised in Detroit, Michigan. She's a graduate of Cass Technical High School. And she continued her, Cass Tech, even though I went to Henry Ford, but that's okay. I was at Cass Tech all the time. She continued her education and graduated from Wayne State University with a bachelor's degree in business administration. And she later earned a master's degree from Central Michigan University. And her career journey has covered both public and private industry in finance and accounting, from early childhood development. And she has a passion for tea, which has led her to blend teas, and started blending teas in 2004. And in 2011, she retired from the public sector and began focusing on her real love, Lauren Teas. And so she's going to be sharing with us. She's got over 25 blends of teas, and many, she shares them and sells them at many local venues, including Detroit, Westland, Redford, and Farmington Farmers Market. And you'll also mail things out to people if they want teas, to people that are listening from around the country. And she does sell them also at the Purple Door Tea Room, which she had an event there not too long ago, which was absolutely lovely. She was a guest here then, and it was just a wonderful. It was a wonderful experience. And she also sells teas at J. Bird's Rotisserie and Grill in Southfield. And Marcy was recently awarded the prestigious 70 over 70 Hannah House Award, and in the category of entrepreneurship. And she's an active member in the group in Detroit called the Thursday Luncheon Business Group. And she's the president of the Great Lakes Real Orators Toastmasters Club based in Farmington Hills, Michigan. And she's a member of the Deeper Life Gospel Center Church, where she enjoys making jewelry, coffee, golfing, ballroom dancing, and many other things. So tell us a little bit again, Marcy, how you got involved with starting Lauren Teas.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that beautiful introduction, Michelle.
Yeah.
And first, before I get started, I want to give honor and thank my dear Father in heaven.
Yeah.
Because without him,
Could do nothing.
I could never be where I am today.
That's true.
Yes. He's gifted me with the ability to research and blend teas and use these hands that became arthritic, but look at, I'm still blending teas, right?
Yes.
So God is good.
God is good.
Yes. So my journey with tea started with my grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
When I was 8 years old, she introduced me to tea.
Okay.
I drank tea with her with cream and sugar, and it was a black tea, straight black tea.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it so much drinking tea with my grandmother that it became a tea beverage of choice for me.
Mm-hmm.
I drank tea going into adulthood. I continued to drink tea while I was working, even though others were drinking coffee in the in the workplace. I
Mm-hmm.
stuck to my guns to tea. I found that even though I was drinking tea and it was just a black tea,
Mm-hmm.
that I was catching colds once I started working back in the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I didn't know what to do. So God gave me the idea of doing some research about teas. I went to the library. Back then, we went to the library still
Mm-hmm.
and did some research on
You
tea.
said we went to the library still. People should still go to the
They
library. It's
really
a
should. It's
wonderful.
a
I still
wonderful.
go to the library. It's a wonderful
Right,
atmosphere just to
right.
be in.
Exactly. But at any rate, went to the library, did some research about teas, and found out some wonderful things about teas. And there were teas that would build the immune system, teas that help you sleep,
Mm-hmm.
teas that had a lot of health and wellness properties.
Mm-hmm.
I decided to blend some teas and came up with a blend that I felt helped me with not catching colds as often.
Mm-hmm.
But the funny story that happened, because I was just doing the teas for myself, I wasn't thinking about a business,
Mm-hmm.
was a friend of mine came over one day, and it was early spring, April, and he was sitting by the window, and it was a nice day, but as the temperature fell, he started sneezing. I said to him, wow, if you sneeze one more time, I'm going to give you some of my home brew tea.
Mm-hmm.
He did a couple more times, and I gave him a cup of tea, sent him a couple of tea bags home with him, and said, drink another tea bag tonight and one in the morning. He called me the next morning on his way to work, and he asked me, he said, Marcy, what's the tea brand of that tea that you gave me last night? I said, tea brand? Yeah, what's the name of it?
Mm-hmm.
I said, what do you mean? He says, like Lipton. I said, no, that's my own home brew. It doesn't have a name.
And they're good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So he said to me, you know what? That tea really helped me because I know I was coming down with a cold when I left your house, and I feel great this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Just coincidentally enough, he was a marketing guy.
Mm-hmm.
He said to me, I think you might have an idea here. Idea here. I think you need to promote this tea and start a business.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, oh my goodness. But there was another tea I had blended myself that was helping me sleep as well.
Well, I'm
So
looking at your brochure here. Your teas have, well, it's a known fact that, or if we study, that teas have medicinal purposes.
yes,
And as I'm looking at your brochure here, your teas help me, which is why I asked you to bring me some for what was ailing me. You have many different medicinal purposes.
many.
But what makes Lauren teas unique?
Okay, I'm glad you asked me that. Great question.
Okay.
What makes you Lauren Teas unique is that Lauren Teas.
We have a caller that's calling in
Okay.
that we want to let call in, might have some questions. Yes, thank you for calling in, caller. Hello, can
Hi,
you hear us?
hi. This is Robert Roscoe from Lift Up a Child, in
Yes,
East Point,
hello.
Michigan. How are you?
All is well. How are you?
I am wonderful.
So you've got some information you wanted to share with us, Robert?
Yes, we want you guys to come join us if you can and will at our first annual East Point baby shower, and we it's on a Saturday, July 22nd at 12 to 4.
Okay, so the baby shower. And what organization is this again?
This is the Lift Up a Child organization in collaboration with the Betty Harris Foundation, as well as Let Me See Your Hands Found Burn Foundation. We're doing a collaboration. And we
Wonderful.
cannot do it alone. We have to collaborate and help each other.
That is true. I remember speaking with you all earlier. And so tell me again, it's this weekend. I'm trying to find the text. What's Dr. Early was there with you? So you all, the East Point Community Baby Shower this Saturday, the 22nd, from 12 to 4 p.m. Correct? Can you hear me? Or we have another caller that was calling in. Hello, caller.
Yeah. Hi. This is Ed Williams. I'm the third piece of Dr. Early and Reverend Roscoe. My nonprofit is Let Me See Your Hands. And we all share the same office.
Okay, so you're a part of the baby shower event this coming weekend?
Yes, ma'am. I'm just out of town, unfortunately.
Well,
So-
we thank you for calling in. I think we ended up cutting off Robert Roscoe, but it's nice to see organizations collaborating together to do things to help the community. So since we got cut off from that information, so this is East Point Community Baby Shower this coming Saturday, July the 22nd, from 12 noon to 4 p.m. at 21357 Redmond Avenue, Redmond, in East Point, Michigan. And so you're going to be giving out things to mothers and fathers that have children, and they can come out. And what are you going to be doing? Giving away gifts for newborns and children up to 2 years old, and you'll have clothes and things for adults. And what other things will you all be sharing with the community? Are you there?
We're going to be raffling off baskets that we created, and the people that registered will be receiving gift baskets. We're going to have clothes, like you said, for grown-ups. We're also going to have light refreshments, or face painter for the kids, a bounce house.
Oh, that's
all
nice.
kinds.
So
Pardon me?
face painting, bouncy houses, East Point Community Baby Shower. So come on out this coming Saturday, July the 22nd, from 12 to 4 p.m. at 21357 Redmond Avenue in East Point, Michigan. And if people need to call to register, they do, or if you want to make some donations, maybe you're listening, you can donate some diapers or some other toiletries and things that babies need. You can give them a call to 313 304 7262. Again, that's 313 384 7262. 313 384 7262 or 734-601-1971. Again, that number is 734-601-1971. We thank you so much for calling and sharing about this community event. Did you have anything else that you wanted to share? And this is the Betty Harris Foundation. We have another caller calling in. Thank you for calling. Hello? Caller?
Hello.
Hi, can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear someone.
Okay, you're calling into the Community Updates and Enlighten Heart Show. How may we help you?
This is Robert Roscoe again. We lost our feed.
You did, but there was another gentleman that called in that's a part of the collaboration that you all are doing. So I shared the information about the East Point Community Baby Shower this coming Saturday, and I gave out the numbers. It's from 12 to 4 p.m. at 21357 Redmond Avenue in East Point, Michigan. And they can call 313-384-7262 or 734-601-1971 for more information. Are you still there, Robert?
Yes, I'm still here. Yes, I am.
Was there anything else you wanted to share? Because I hear another caller calling in as well.
That is Dr. Early trying to get in or trying to patch us all in.
Okay, you guys didn't want
That
to
would be
call
a.
back to back like this. One call would have
we're
sufficed.
trying to get in where we fit in. I mean, it's
Well,
a great
that's wonderful.
opportunity to reach out
Yes,
to the communities and the various communities, surrounding communities, as well as abroad,
yes,
to put out a message that we are not one but many that's trying to make a difference in our community.
exactly. As I was sharing, I share all the time. Together, we serve our communities. We do. It takes all of us to do.
Absolutely.
Everybody do their part, and we will be helping many people. And that's the objective. We're blessed to be a blessing. So
Yes.
I've shared for people to come out if they want to make donations and to register. You prefer them to register for the event, and they can come out and bring or contact you for donations, maybe diapers or other bed children's items that you all are receiving.
Yes, that would be a great donations as well as diapers and other things that our young parents and children may need at this hour. We are the registration is closed, but we're still open to the community as well. There's a lot of giveaways and gifts and things of that nature. So don't worry about registering to come out yourself and your love and open arms and let's help our young parents and babies as a whole.
Wonderful. So just come on out, callers, listeners, Saturday, July the 22nd, 12 to 4 p.m. at 21357 Redmond Avenue, East Point, Michigan, 12 to 4 p.m. Give them a call at 313-384-7262, or just bring your donations. If you have something to donate that would be beneficial to our young parents, and for the babies and to the parents themselves, then they're accepting donations, or just come out and receive the donations and the things that are being given out with the East Point Community Baby Shower and the various foundations and corporations that they've collaborated with. And they're going to have bounce houses, face painting, and many other fun things. And Robert, don't forget to hit like, and everybody that's listening, as you're listening, please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share as you listen to community updates and enlightened hearts. Listen and viewing because we're live.
Absolutely. And if I could say one more thing, it takes all of us. We are the village. Let's recreate that village.
Yes.
And from the bottom of our hearts and have a servient heart that we are here to help one another. When Christ died, he said, mothers grab your daughters and fathers grab your sons. And he was still doing his ministry on the cross, that we are to come together and help and love one another. And we cannot, it's three nonprofits doing this thing: Lift Up a Child, Betty Harris Foundation, as well as Let Me See Your Hands. We cannot do this alone. Come on and let's help each other. Let's support each other. This is our weekend. This weekend, it probably be your day the next day or the next weekend, where we can support one another in this one endeavor, and that's helping one another.
That's correct. Thank you so much for calling, Robert, and thank you for listening. And again, callers, did you have anything else that you wanted to share with us, Robert?
If my cohort there, Dr. Early, is around, I think she wants something. She has something to say.
Yes, this is Dr. Early from the Betty Harris Foundation.
Yes. Hi,
And
Dr. Early.
I just wanted to say how much we appreciate how all the nonprofits and all the community members have come together to help our young people, to help lift them up and let them know that people out there really care about them.
Yes, that's wonderful. People do care. And so keep telling, if you don't need this service yourself, tell someone else. Share the information about the East Point Community Baby Shower happening this coming Saturday, July the 22nd from 12 to 4 p.m. Again, this is Lift Up a Child Foundation, the Betty Harris Foundation, and what was it? I can't read the name of the other organization.
Let me see your hands.
Let
And
me
you know,
see.
I'll be remiss not to say this is a burnt foundation where from burnt victims coming to be whole, and we're making them whole, and we just want to lift them up as well.
That's awesome. And just as I was walking in here, someone was sharing with me about someone who had been burned out. So I'm going to share that information with them that has children.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Thank you again for calling, you all, and you all have a wonderful evening. Did you have anything else you wanted to share? All right. Okay,
can
so
Yes.
Marcy, you were telling us about the different types of teas and the medicinal purposes of some of the teas that you
Yes.
make and blend.
Yes, yes. What makes Lauren Teas very unique is its properties that I blend together
Yes.
for specific needs, health needs, such as sciatica, sleep, building the immune system, detoxing, which is a big one now.
I need all three. Sciatica, sleep, detoxing.
Okay, inflammation, arthritis, weight management, memory. Menstrual cramps is a new one I've come out with.
Okay.
Acid reflux. That list kind of just grows and grows. I have 25 blends of teas right now, all geared at specific health and wellness benefits. And I'd like to share a testimonial, if I can.
Please, definitely.
About from a
We want
customer.
you to share everything you want to share.
Okay. Nicole wrote, I am 39 weeks pregnant and have insomnia so bad with only 2 hours of sleep for the past 3 weeks. I tried Lauren's tea for Tranquil tea. The tea was a miracle. I slept so well. I love it. It's so amazing. I can actually sleep. Awesome, awesome testimony.
That's wonderful.
I have another one from Deja. This is a recent one about healthy Hawaiian tea. She stated, we absolutely love Lauren Tea's healthy Hawaiian tea. The pineapple taste is absolutely delicious. It's refreshing, flavorful, and feels pure and rejuvenating, not bitter. It's a must have for every week. And she does order it every week for me now.
And they come in these wonderful tea bags, very colorful. So get your Lauren's teas today. They can contact you at 248-757-3148. That's 248-757-3148. Or they can email you at laurenteas7, that's LORANTEAS, the number 7, at yahoo.com.
And I also have a website.
And she has a website, laurenteas.com, right?
www.laurenteas, LORANTEAS.com. Very easy to remember.
So you have teas for diabetics.
Yes.
And you have what is the healthy way? There was some other inflammation. You already shared that.
Yes.
Balancing blood sugar. You've got another testimonial you want to share with us?
Yes, I have a testimonial actually from a lady who has is a friend of a customer. She's a neighbor to a customer of mine. And she said, I had been suffering from osteoarthritis and spinal stenosis and other joint muscle aches. My neighbor introduced me to Lauren Teas. The citrus passion tea relieves and soothes my discomfort. I am truly glad I was introduced to Lauren Teas. Then here's one for the Healthy Red. I love Healthy Red.
That's what I'm drinking now?
Yes.
Yes.
Ardeen wrote this. She said, I love Healthy Red tea. by Lauren Tees because I am diabetic and it helps me to keep my blood sugar level in a normal range. I love Lauren Tees.
Mhm.
And I have one more I want to share. Bruce wrote, I like Healthwise Tea by Lauren Tees because when I felt a tickle in my throat and sneezes coming on, Healthwise Tea cleared it up and warded off a cold. It builds up my immune system.
That is wonderful. And we know through, when you look at teas have medicinal things in them that is actually, I think, better than coffee, even though I do drink coffee in the morning, but I've balanced it now. I drink tea some mornings and I drink coffee some mornings. And we're supposed to drink something warm in the morning when you get up. I actually am a water lover.
Okay.
And I love cold water. but I've read and seen different medical reports about the importance of having something warm in the morning for your body. So you shared with us some of the varieties of teas that you make. That's the peachy green and the healthy red, and each one has different properties in it that help the body.
Exactly. Yes, I blend each tea for different or unique set of properties that I'm trying to address with health and wellness.
So as you have different clienteles, do you make tea specific to their blend, or no, you pretty much covered them all?
I've covered quite a few. When I started the first farmers market back in 2011, I started off with 5 teas. I've grown to 25. I'm trying to hold it there, but I actually have a couple more that are not in the brochure.
Okay.
That a couple of customers asked me to blend for them. So it grows and grows.
So what are some of your top selling teas?
Some of my top selling teas are sitting right here.
Okay.
This is my number one hot and cold tea, which is Holiday Mango. Okay. Holiday Mango is a tea that's good for, it's high in antioxidants. It's good for diabetes as well. It's good for inflammation. It's good for Parkinson's disease.
Aids in reducing your cholesterol.
Yes.
Kidney stones and Parkinson's. You just said that Parkinson's, anti-cancer.
Yes.
Strengthening our bones and hearts.
And let me read a disclaimer about what I'm talking about, because teas are not regulated by the FDA, and as a result, we in the tea business have to read a disclaimer. And that disclaimer says, these statements that we share have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration, and products are to be used only as a food supplement and not to be used to treat, mitigate, or cure any symptoms or disease.
So don't stop taking your medication.
But testimonies have been around for years and years and years about the health benefits of tea. And it goes back to China, which is where they first discovered tea.
And we see how Chinese people have some of the most, as far as longevity of life.
Oh, yes.
Chinese people have some of the longest lives. And I learned when I had sciatica, and I had it from my ankle all the way to the top of my hip. And I started drinking kombucha, which is another tea. And the doctors had given me, bone pills and pain, and it was an excruciating pain. It felt like a toothache in your leg and hip. I mean, excruciating.
Yes.
And just to take one step hurt.
Exactly.
And to walk from my building to the parking lot from work I would be in tears.
I know.
Trying not to let anyone see me.
I
was like, oh my God, do you? Yes. Well, kombucha.
Okay.
The kombucha. So the doctors gave me bone pills, pain pills, and all other kind of thing. Go to the chiropractor. Go to the
I have something just as good as kombucha. Mine is called Remedy.
Okay.
It's
that might be
that
good.
Yes.
Try some kombucha in there too.
Yes.
Because the kombucha took it away. Completely. I don't have sciatic anymore.
Okay.
I can run, walk, jump, skip, hop.
Where's that come from?
Well, I had some friends that told
No, I mean, where is it
it comes
originate?
from a mushroom in
Okay.
some country,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to ferment it. And there are a lot of things. I didn't make it. You can make it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
There are places where you can buy the properties that go in it to make it. I just want to buy it. So the couple that I used to buy it from stopped making it because it was just very labor intensive.
Mm.
So you could please start making some kombucha too,
Right.
and I'll buy some because I told them they needed to
That's
keep
tea
making
number
it until
27,
Jesus
right?
comes. And it apparently it's more labor intensive because a mushroom actually forms at the bottom of it,
Mm.
and if it'll blow up. I mean, if you just shake it up and take the top off,
Right.
pooh, it sounds like a gun.
Right.
But it's very potent. But anyway, that's kombucha tea. We're talking today about Lauren teas, which also have a lot of medicinal purposes. And I am drinking your healthy red tea right now. And I'm starting to feel a little better, and I'm expecting to feel much better than what I was feeling earlier.
Well, that's great. Yes.
So, thank
Can I
you.
share with you an upcoming event?
Yes,
that
please
Lauren
do.
Tees is going to be participating in?
Yes.
It's coming up this Saturday
Mhm.
at my church, Deeper Life Gospel Center, which is 20601
Mhm.
Beach Daily Road off of 8 Mile Road in Redford, Michigan.
Mhm.
It is a nutrition workshop, and I believe the capacity has not been met yet. It's on Eventbrite. You can go to Eventbrite and research or look for Deeper Life Gospel Center Nutritional Workshop. Or if you want to reach out to me, you can call me at 248-757-3148. Again, that's 248-757-3148. That's an awesome workshop that we're putting together. We will have someone doing plant-based eating style to learn more about eating on a plant-based diet. It's going to have someone talk about healthy smoothies. I'll be talking about healthy teas.
Wow.
We'll all have a
healthy
counselor.
smoothies too.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And also be having we'll have a counselor there speaking about emotional eating and other forms of why we eat unhealthy at times.
Mhm.
Awesome workshop. It starts at 12 o'clock. It runs from 12 to 2 this Saturday, the 22nd of this month.
Can you give us that address again, please?
20601 Beach Daily. It's 20601 Beach Daily Road in Redford, right off of 8 Mile Road.
I think I was just at Deeper Life not too long ago. You all had a women's workshop.
Oh,
A
yes.
couple of months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I was attended there. Lovely
Okay.
church, and had an awesome time.
Great.
And,
I welcome you to come back again and join us.
Yes, definitely. So, Marcy, tell us, what is the origin of tea? You said it comes from Japan?
Yes, it actually China.
China.
Yes, the origin is it was a Chinese emperor
Mhm.
in 2737 BC. His name was Shen 2737 BC. That's how old tea
Wow.
is.
Okay.
That's the origin of tea.
Mhm.
And it was an emperor, Chinese emperor, who was sitting under a tree. And the story went that they had brought him some hot water and some leaves fell from a plant
Mhm.
he was sitting under. And the leaves, he decided to drink them,
Mhm.
and he started feeling better. That plant that the leaves fell from is the Camellia sinensis plant.
Mhm.
And that is the original plant that serves over 3,000 varieties of tea today.
Mm.
Yes.
Over 3,000, right? I know there were
Varieties.
that many varieties of
Yes,
tea.
there are that many varieties of tea in the
Okay.
world. Yes. And also, I like to add
Uh-huh.
that tea is the second most consumed beverage in the world. Water is number one,
Okay.
and tea is number two.
Yay, tea.
This country is not number two, but the numbers are growing because 80% of households now have tea in their kitchens.
Mhm.
And the numbers are are going up because people are realizing the health benefits of tea over coffee. People love coffee, but coffee can't touch the health benefits of tea. Plus, the amount of caffeine that's in coffee compared to teas. Even your caffeinated coffees only have about half as much caffeine as 1 cup of
So
coffee.
tea is good for energy because people look for the caffeine for energy.
Correct.
So tea has caffeine in it as well and will energize you.
Some of your teas.
Some of your teas.
Right.
Okay. That's
Mhm.
awesome. to know.
And they're non-caffeinated teas as well.
Mhm.
So you can have a variety.
Okay. I don't really like pop.
Mhm.
And so if I'm not drinking water, I like tea.
Okay.
I drink coffee sometimes just at work.
Mhm.
I don't drink it on the weekends. But if I love tea, I love water first, tea second, just like you just said, water first, and then I love tea. And I
Yes.
love all of your flavor. Your teas are so, the flavors in your teas are really, really nice.
Yes.
When you had your tea event at the Purple Door Tea Room, I had an opportunity to taste several blends of your teas. And so when you do another event like that, you want to definitely let everyone know.
Okay, I will let everyone know. I do several events during the year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely going to do something going towards the end of the year, close to Christmas.
Okay.
I always do some type of Christmas.
That's right.
event.
These make some great Christmas gifts, everyone.
Yes.
Be sure and get your Lauren teas.
Yes.
And tell us again how people can purchase the teas from you.
Yes, you can purchase the teas off of my website, which is www.loranteas.com. That's www.laurenteas.com. You can call me at 248-757-3148. Again, that's 248-757-3148. And you can also reach me by email. My email address is easy as well. It's LORANTEAS, that's Lauren Teas, with the number 7 behind it, at yahoo.com. That's LORANTEAS 7 at yahoo.com.
Why 7? Because you had 710.
Because my birthday is on the 7th of October.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. We have to do things to help us remember.
That's right.
Yes.
But that's my lucky number.
Okay. That's a
As
good
well.
thing. So before we get ready to go, your teas are natural.
Yes.
Okay. Mostly all of your teas are natural.
They're natural, no preservatives.
Okay.
No preservatives of any of my packaged teas.
Okay.
Which is a benefit because your teas that you find in the supermarkets have preservatives in them.
I didn't know that.
Yes, because that one extends the shelf life.
Mm.
I have a good turnover of my teas. I only buy them as I'm going to turn them over.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't need to put preservatives in them. Therefore, they're fresher than a tea that's been sitting on a shelf in a store for maybe 3 or 4 months.
What about 3 or 4 years? I have some teas that I've
Yeah.
had for a couple of years because I have a variety of teas.
Well, teas have a pretty good shelf life, but it depends on the tea as well, though.
And I do try, I have a tea box, and then I also keep them stored, whether it came in a can or something.
Right.
But I don't need to throw them out, do it? I didn't notice if any shelf life number was on the teas, but maybe I better look.
Right. Because, and like I said, it depends on the tea because some teas are infused with fruits. Like I have dried fruits in my teas. So they're going to have a shorter.
That's why they taste so good. So what is your vision for Lauren Teas?
Well, I'm glad you asked me that. That's another very good question.
Mm-hmm.
My vision, because I want to help the community that I serve to be better educated on the health benefits of tea and live a longer life. I want to share the knowledge that I have and the teas that I've created to help in that process. That's one vision. The second vision is I want Lauren Teas to be on the shelf of every kitchen in the United States. Starting with Michigan and expanding to the United States.
Good vision. Let's get it out there, everyone.
Let's
you heard it here. She wants, and Lauren, we've got over 80,000 viewers and listeners. So buy some Lauren teas today. And I didn't give the number again. You're supposed to do station identification every few minutes. But again, you're watching us right here on WJZZ Cool TV. And if anybody else has any questions or things that you want to know, please feel free to give us a call at 313-355-6018. Thank you for tuning in to WJZZ Cool TV. You can always find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and other top streaming social media platforms. And is there anything else that you want to share with us, Lauren, today before we go?
Well, I'd like to say that I ship to anywhere in the country presently. I also ship locally. So if you can't find me or can't get to me right away, I will ship it to you. You can get it the next day. If you're local, you can get it the next 2 to 3 days if you're anywhere in the U.S.
Oh, that's wonderful. And they can call you at 248-737-3148. Again, that's 248-757-3148. And they can go to your website. Tell us that again.
My website again is www.laurenteas.com. That's LORANTEAS.com. And I'd like to also tell you about Lauren Teas is a tea that's deliciously healthy. And that's what I'd like to leave you with.
That's right. It is deliciously healthy. I have definitely enjoyed drinking the healthy red tea. And even though this is unsweetened, it has a wonderful flavor. And you can get them sweetened or unsweetened.
Yes.
This is perfect, just the way it is.
Thank you.
Thank you. So,
thank
you again. Had to have another sip. But thank you again, everyone, for tuning in to Community Updates and Enlightened Hearts. You can watch us every Wednesday. We come on from 6 to 7 p.m. And I'm trying to think of who our guest is for next week. But tune in again next week. We've got a wonderful guest. We try to bring great guests to you each week. And if there's someone that, if you're listening and you would like to be a guest, or you know someone that some service or community service or product or book or whatever they're doing that we want to get the word out to the community about as many things. There are many people out here doing many great things. And this is yet another outlet for you to be able to share it with communities around the country. So give us a call here. You can reach us offline at 248-238-4863. That's an offline number to reach us for community updates and enlightened hearts. Again, that's 248-238-4863. But anytime you're listening to us here on the station, you can call us at 313-355-6018. You have a wonderful brochure that we absolutely love. And I love your teas, Lauren Teas. And again, thank you, everyone, for tuning in and listening to Community Updates and Enlightened Hearts right here on WJZZ Cool TV. And we will see you next week right here on WJZZ.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Marcy, for being our guest today.
Thank you, Michelle, for having me. It's a pleasure.
Yes, and you'll see Regina Hall, Dr. Regina Hall, with us next week as well.
Yes.